All right, this is April, also known as Grandmama. This is Grandmama, also known as April. Okay, I'm back. If you notice, there's that gray sofa. So, what does that tell you? I'm in my own place. I'm renting an apartment with my own money. Hallelujah. All right, it's been a uh, awesome and kind of negative ride at the same time. Okay, so what I want to tell you is me and God have been really hanging out. I've been able to hear from Him again a lot better because I don't have all that those noise factors where I was living at the homeless shelter. I am really thankful that I was able to live there. I really am because otherwise I would have been out in the street. Plus, God knew that I wanted to be able to minister to people too. So that's one of the reasons that He sent me over there because I said that eventually I wanted to own a homeless shelter, and I still do. So I learned a lot of things on what to do and what not to do as it relates to running a homeless shelter. Anyway, so this is the season for me that the years that the cankerworm, palmer worm, caterpillar, and locust ate up, they're being destroyed, returned. Those things are being returned to me. And he been destroying stuff for years. The cankerworm been eating up stuff for years. The palmer worm been eating up stuff for years of mine. Houses, land, the caterpillar, and the locust. Okay, but this is the time of restoration. Hallelujah. So I'm really excited about that. I still have a little laryngitis left, but oh, one thing is every time, I think I mentioned it in the other video, people gonna learn not to mess with prophets and God's anointed. I think I mentioned that one family that I was trying to mentor the mom, but her kids were like baby kids. So one day he just decided to say, "You got COVID," which I knew I didn't have because I'm a recipient of the covenant Psalms 91. So I knew I didn't have COVID. But anyway, him and his group they just broke out. Oh no, he said I look like Boo Boo the Fool, and everybody laughed. So I stood right in front of his aunt and said, "Y'all getting put out." Everybody froze in their laughter. Mid laughter, they were like, they know I spoke with authority when I told him, "Y'all gonna get put out." Because, see, he had crossed the line. He had touched God's anointed. And sure enough, a couple of nights later, they were escorted out by the cops. Okay? The other lady that had been harassing me, she was an extreme energy vampire. I said, "Okay, Father, she's troubling me." My cousin always, she's kind of like, "What do you be saying when you get him to come?" I said, "I'm in trouble." According to Psalms 91. She said, "I remember you telling me, you said, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble," which I did. You can look at that video when I was really about to mentally lose it. I just give him his words back and he loves it. What parent wouldn't? That means you were listening and paying attention. Anyway, so life is good. I'm about to pivot and do something else, and I will keep you posted after it takes place. Uh, this is still a pandemic, and millionaires still can be made in the middle of a pandemic. Okay? Uh, let's see, I think I had one final thing to tell you. Let's see here. Hopefully you're getting some of your coins, your silver, gold, and copper, and you can even be wearing it. But while it's cheap, because you're going to be using that to establish wealth. Okay. Uh, One other thing is, which I hadn't thought of, uh, this. I hadn't thought of this myself. Those things on Amazon that make water out of air. You need to get those because it was brought to my attention. Now, I was planning on, which I am still stocking up on wipes and all, but as it relates, you're going to also need one of those little washers and dryers, and you're going to need let's see. Oh, the little thing that makes air. You sit it outside. Look it up on YouTube. It's literally makes water out of air. Okay? You need to look into, for those that got some change just laying around. Okay? You're going to have to start, in order to survive this stuff that's coming, because I'm not talking to you about stacking food and all that sort of stuff. That's way, oh, you should already have that. But now it's time to move on past that. You need a washing machine to wash your dirty clothes. You need water to bathe with, because you're going to run out of bottled water to bathe with. So get you one of those things that they selling them on Amazon. It literally makes water out of air. Check it out. It's pretty fascinating. I love stuff like that. So I think that's mainly all that I had to tell you. You're going to need those portable, tiny washers and dryers, and you're going to need one of those things that makes water out of air. All right? This is Grandmama. Stay safe, and I'm saying shalom.